Hello, thanks for coming back. This is part 2 of the two-part mini-series of day rides around the Eifel Mountains near Monschau in Germany, just south of Aachen. I thought I'd lost these videos from these sandless drives, but I managed to find them again. So hopefully follow me along on this ride, and I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, I'll see you on the next one. Okay, day 2 here in the Eifel Nationalpark. This is the start of today's ride. This is the Radweg, which is up here. It's telling me that the path starts up here, and that's on my GPS route for today. I'm heading kind of that direction and a loop, so I'm looking forward to that one. I think there's a few nice little hills, so it should be quite good. So I'm going to head off up there and start my ride. Okay, I just want to break into this video here for a little bit, because as I was editing this, I became very aware that my mood and manner had changed. I was pretty twitchy on this little area here. I don't really know why. If you've watched any of my videos, I spend a long time on my own travelling through the countryside, through forests and hills and wooded areas and some quite lonely places, which is fine. I'm fine with that. You know, camping in those places is absolutely fine. But as I came around this part of the track, which you've just seen here, I had this overwhelming sense that I was being watched, and I've never had that before. I've never felt like that before, and I think by the use of the camera, the way I'm pointing the camera, the way I'm talking to the camera, I'm very aware that something's not quite right. So I sat down in this little hut, only for a few minutes. I wasn't there very long. As I say, I was very aware that I was probably being watched. There were sounds inside the forest which I've never heard before, and my background's in audio and recording, and actually they sounded like electronic playback of these sounds. But anyway, this is on the German-Belgian border, and it went on for probably 4 or 5 kilometers before I felt that I wasn't being watched again. When I came back, I had a look at the map to see where I was, and I'm going to put the map on the screen now. If you look at the map, just beyond the ridge is what is called an airport, but that airport is one of the very few redacted areas on Google Maps in Northern Europe. If you look at anything like the Ramstein Air Force Base, which is not too far away, you can see the cars, you can see the planes, but this airport and the area around it, including Google Maps and Street View, is entirely redacted or unavailable, and I'm not quite sure what that is. But I can think back to this particular time, and overnight I was aware of planes, lots of planes and helicopters, large military planes, but as I looked up I couldn't see any lights, so something going on there. I'm not sure what, not going to get into any kind of strange theories, but all I am saying is that that particular area on that particular day, I felt like I was being watched. Anyway, see what you think. Okay, just stopped here for a quick drink and something to eat. This is a very up and down route. Some quite interesting little climbs, up to 12-15%, and a couple of little areas back there. But I'm heading back to the dam where I was yesterday, I think. I think that's where the ultimate goal is. And yeah, get there for lunch. But I'm just going to stop in this little shelter, have a drink and a little bit to eat, and then carry on. I've been following this Forest Service road for the last 10 kilometres or so. Pretty loose gravel on the top, not really very good for typical gravel bike tyres, you know, the sort of things you hang on your office wall. These need something a little bit tougher. Tubeless or any kind of gravelly tyres have just been pulled to pieces on here. My Schwalbe marathons have been great, no problems at all, but the surface is really quite loose. just made it out onto this bit of tarmac. There's an absolutely crazy route down from the top of the hill at about 780 meters down to this, which is 320 meters, and it was loads of switchbacks on really loose gravel, and yeah, some bits about 10-12%. But anyway, I made it down. I'm just rolling along now, just trying to feel my arms again because they've turned to jelly. But anyway, this is the way. This is the way to the lunch stop. So this is the lunch stop. Just stopped by the Ruhr-See again. It's quite nice here, quite warm today. Yeah, good place to stop. Ride back is going to be the same as the ride back yesterday, through the little village of Hammer and back into Monschau town. So yeah, I should be able to find my way quite easily. Okay, so I'm back at the start point. The last 15k of today's ride was the same as the last 15k of yesterday's ride. I think I enjoyed it a bit more today. I kind of knew where I was going and knew what the terrain was like, and it was, yeah, quite nice and quite fast actually, so I was quite pleased with that. So yeah, this is the route that goes up to the Vennbahn. The Vennbahn Radweg is that way, but that's the end of my ride for today, apart from a few k up to the campsite. So yeah, that was a really nice trip out into the Eifel Mountains. Yeah, I'd like to do this again, but a different town. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.